Hello everyone, thanks for watching the video. What we've got for you today are two really great saws. I own both of these saws and I've been asked questions, which one would you buy? If you can only buy one, well, it depends on a lot of different things. At the end I put up a little chart that tells you, but ultimately it depends, what do you feel more comfortable with? I do recommend try not to buy a smaller one than what you think you might need, but the good thing here is if you buy the smaller one, the G366, and then you wished you'd have bought the bigger one, you can always turn around and mod that smaller one and rebuild it, do some top end work on it, the muffler and such, and you can end up with the bigger saw. Now you'll see here when you watch this 366 that's running, this is a brand new saw. I'm on the very end of the first tank of fuel for that saw that you're looking at right there. And that's why you see the blue smoke coming out of the front of it. And it's doing a perfectly respectable job of cutting today. Like I said, there's no mods to that saw whatsoever. It's a very light saw to work with. I believe it's 59 cc's, and it cuts really, really good. I put a lightweight blade on it. It's very nimble to work with. When I walk, you'll see in this video here, I take my time and I'm very cautious, but in other videos that I do, I really move around with that particular saw. It's because I enjoy the thing. It works really, really good. So I'll let you enjoy some of the cuts. Okay, and this is not a race because there's a world of difference between these two saws that you're looking at here. Okay, the first one, 59 cc saw, brand new, stock. Now the second one, the clone of the Husky, I guess you could call this the Clone Wars, huh? In that one is heavily modified, as you're reading off the screen there. She's got a 20-inch bar. Sorry about that. It's got a muffler mod to it. It's got a pop-up piston from Little Red Barn. Did the porting on it myself. It's got the big bore piston cylinder kit. Did a gasket delete in it. And it's still on break-in. It's got just about 1.5, 2 tanks in it too. But this kind of boils down to how big is your wood. There may be a second or two difference between these saws and this size log, but the smaller the log, the closer they get together in performance. And if you use the Husky and you're using smaller logs, then you're carrying around extra weight you don't need. But if you're cutting bigger wood than this, the bigger wood you cut than this, the bigger the gap gets, rather than just 2 seconds. And then you might need to be carrying around that bigger saw. If you're bucking, for example, when I'm bucking, I a lot of times wish that I'd have used the Husky to start, or the Husky Clone to start with. It's just a matter of what are you going to use that day. What I really prefer to do when I go out and work is start with blue, and then after I get it down on the ground and I start cutting it up, I switch to the Husky. And when I'm limbing, I switch back to the steel. And that works pretty good for me like that. You can see the times there, and just like this cut here to the side of that log, I'm sorry I don't have any real big wood to really put that Husky to work. Just one of those things. And here you go. Some nice things to think about making that decision. The brand that you like. The dealer, how big is that wood? How heavy is that saw to you, the different saws? But what else can you think of that's important to you? Because you're the one making this decision. That you can add 15, 20 things to that decision matrix right there, that list that you're going to look at. And what you got to come up with is what works for you. So thanks for viewing, folks, and I hope you all have a great day.